Howdy folks, how's it going? I'm here in Jasper National Park, out on a bike and a hike, bicycling up some trails here at Valley of the Five Lakes, which is smack in the middle of Jasper National Park, a bicycle ride up a highway and then about a mile along a trail, which I took my bicycle and partly biked and partly pushed it along up and down some rather rocky spots along the trail. But it is a awesome day considering it's early November. It was snowing a week and a half ago, and then today it's nice and brilliant, so pretty cool. So this video is on the subject of starseeds. What are starseeds? And it is definitely a kind of popular new age concept that people are contemplating, and am I a starseed, and if so, where did I come from, and whatnot. And one question might be, is it relevant? Like, does it matter? Who cares? Does this actually factor into our real daily lives in some way? And I think yes, actually, it does. Now I'm going to tell a short little story that I've told in previous videos that is a personal experience of mine that corresponds with this starseed concept. So when I was 6 years old, then I was watching the movie Superman with my family in a movie theater. This was 1978, the first Superman movie. And the very first scene, I believe, in the movie, or one of the early scenes in the movie, depicts Superman's parents on the planet Krypton putting Superman as a baby into this little space pod and then sending him to Earth. And it shows his journey, kind of a tumultuous journey in this space pod of the pod sort of rattling around and stuff, and the baby's crying and everything. And so there I am, a 6-year-old, watching this on the movie screen, and I had this totally visceral memory emerge from my subconscious and just completely flood my being, that I had had some kind of a experience that corresponded with this. And I talked about this in one of my interviews with Teal Swan, and I guess she was able to psychically, telepathically, whatever, see this experience of mine and confirmed it for me. And she thought that it was funny that I actually thought that I was in a space pod, because I wasn't, in an actual space pod. Of course, I was born here on Earth. I mean, I didn't think that I was in a space pod either, but just that I had that association. But what she said was this was a memory of mine of coming to Earth from some other dimension. And she, at another point in the interview, told me that I had Pleiadian origins, which I'd always kind of felt anyways, or at least resonated with the messages of the Pleiadians. But so the reason that this relates to us in our daily lives is that I think that it explains the difficulty and struggle that a lot of people are having in their lives, who just feel like they don't fit in, basically. That this world of 3D Earth is just kind of weird and mysterious and unfamiliar, and just kind of doesn't feel right, and something's off, something's out of sorts, and just doesn't make sense, because many people on this planet are starseeds who have come from another realm, another dimension, another solar system, within this galaxy, I assume, but who knows, maybe beyond, and are here on Earth for a variety of reasons. One, for their own personal learning, for the experience, for their own growth and soul evolution, but also in part to help to raise the vibration of planet Earth, because Planet Earth is a especially low dense vibration. It's not about superiority or inferiority, it's just the way that it is. But the higher vibrations are actually closer to source energy. And so this has been a school of learning here on Earth of an extremely dense form, and it has been very difficult and very challenging throughout history, obviously. And Earth needs some help, basically. Human societies have been really screwed up for a long time, and so basically people are answering a call of sorts by the people of Earth to help change things in some way, and so other spirits, other souls are coming from other places here to mingle within human society and try to help in some way to change things and to lift the vibration, and especially the the love vibration here on Earth in some way, and to help make it a better world. So it's there is some value, and it is a explanation for people to some extent, for people to understand, oh, that's why I feel like I don't fit in, that's why I'm alone a lot and lonely, and just things don't make sense, and I can't work a normal job, and I'm not into the normal social gatherings of going to parties and going to the pub and whatnot, and people just kind of can't find their place because things here just are very different, operate on a very different level, and there is something missing. There's a potential for love between people, between souls, that is part of the higher vibration that is lacking here on Earth. And so the point of Starseeds is to introduce a vibration that is closer to that of source energy in order to help to heal this planet, and to help remind people of another way of being, that the way that it is on Earth and has been for a long time is not the only way by any means. It is not the way that it has to be. Things here can change, but it takes the initiative of the people of Earth. And if people don't know what the possibilities are, then they aren't going to know how to get there to those possibilities. And so, as best as I understand it, then souls are coming here from other places, higher vibrations, higher dimensions, having been immersed in another kind of a way of being, another civilization in which things are very, very different, and there is more meaning and substance and love and togetherness and oneness and spiritual awareness and consciousness than is the norm here on Earth, and then are in their own way introducing that vibration into Earth. And some of them are getting famous and becoming musicians and actors, and are therefore broadcasting their vibration and their way of being out to the rest of the world, or becoming spiritual teachers, and finding their different ways to affect society and not just be alone in their experience. I mean, many are certainly, but many are also seeking ways to help to change the planet, learning about various things, information in the realms of take your pick, healthcare and healing and body work, and sustainable building techniques and environmental sustainability, organic farming and vegan diets and etc. are part of this whole wave, this whole movement over the past 30, 40 years or so on Earth of offering different ways of living and being in order to help with the evolution of the planet during this very momentous time of change and transformation. So that is the role of Starseeds. It is, to the best of my knowledge, based on my own personal experience of another dimension, a real concept that is overall a beneficial development for the planet. So thanks for watching. Take care.